Hello. I tried doing this video last night, but I couldn't get the sound to work. So, Gman made a video. Now, I mean, in this video, it's literally the same stuff you hear Gman saying every single one of his videos. So you're not going to be hearing anything new. But I'm so desperate for your attention, I had to do something. Do you guys hear those fucking kids? God fucking damn. Ghetto ass neighbors. The only joy I get when I hear the kids crying, the only joy I get is knowing that they're in pain. But how we conquered atheism and why it will never resurrect. Okie dokie.
Belief in Jesus Christ. So we can disagree on the definition on you guys want, but basically an atheist is somebody who claims that when they claim that they don't have a God or gods in their life or whatever, right? Atheism is these individual atheists going out there attempting to spread this type of ideology out there through various means. A lot of them will use science, and a lot of them use philosophy for the most part.
I think I missed the beginning, damn. I'm off to a great start, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Whole crowd for this particular video. Hopefully only Christians. One can only hope. But today I want to talk about how we Christians conquered atheism. And I want to talk about why it's never coming back. Let's define our terms before we go any further. An atheist is someone that does not believe that God exists. The end, right? So they say,
yes. An atheist is someone who does not believe in God. Boom. You are correct.
I believe that is an anti-Protestant Reformation movement designed to destroy, belief in Jesus Christ. So
okay. Atheism, an atheist is someone who does not believe in God. You believe it is an anti-Protestant movement to destroy Jesus and the church or something? Okay, Gina, you are free to believe that, but just know that you're wrong. Okay, the first thing you said was right. What's an atheist? Someone who doesn't believe in God. That's it. You're free to believe that other part if you want, but just know you're wrong.
We can disagree on the definition on you guys want, but basically an atheist is somebody who claims that where they claim that they don't have a God or gods in their life.
That's correct.
Right. Atheism is the
I'll answer for you, Gene. An atheist is a person who does not believe in God. Atheism is the belief of someone not believing in a God or something. Out of the same shit, dumbass.
Is these individual atheists going out there attempting to spread this type of ideology out there through various means. A lot of them will use science, and a lot of them use philosophy for the most part, and they target religious people to try to push their agenda of trying to show the world that there is deities. But in this video, and I want to explain how we conquered atheism. You see, there was a time on social media, and even in society for a little bit, that many people in the church or people just in general who or who what we would call theists. A theist is someone that believes in the deity. Is someone who believes in.
Gman mentions theist when it's convenient. Ew. Wait a minute. Where is it? Come on. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I don't know what. Ugh. Thing's taking so long. Ew. Black poodle. Ugh, gross. Hey, black poodle. Ugliest colored poodle in the world. We are looking kind of similar, aren't we? But don't you dare fucking call me black. Where was I? This black poodle made me lose my train of thought. Where was I? Oh yeah, Gman, like, he'll talk about theists, like when it's convenient. Gman should have a problem with theists. Because a theist is someone who, like, believes in, like, some higher power or something else, but not necessarily Jesus. Okay, so G-Man is supposed to have a problem with theists. Okay, you're all supposed to be Christian. So G-Man will throw out that theist thing, like when he can help his argument, whatever.
Believes in a God, right? Atheist means an atheist is a person that's without a belief in a God, so they say.
So they say, no, actually is that.
The average theist did not know how to answer a lot of the questions that atheists used to pose about belief in God, the possibility of God, the science behind it, and everything. A lot of them did not know how to talk to them, didn't know how to have their mannerisms around them, didn't know how to shut down their argumentation. It's just the truth. If you go look on like 10 years ago, a lot of Christians just didn't know how to deal with them on social media. As simple as that. People like William Lane Craig, Kent Hovind, and other people that was around back then knew how to do it, but there was a lot of minor people out there who didn't know their arguments, didn't know how to deal with them. And atheists had a goal, to be fair. Their goal was to normalize atheism because no. Before I got on YouTube, I tell the story all the time. I was out there evangelizing, and I ran into one of these people. They said there was an atheist. I said, "What is an atheist?" And they explained to me what an atheist was. I didn't know what an atheist was, and then I heard these arguments. I never heard them before. And
Gman, you need to stop telling that story. About like before YouTube, you had never heard of an atheist. Gman, you need to stop telling people that story because it's fucking embarrassing. Okay? Before YouTube, you had never heard of an atheist. The idea of a person not believing in a God, you didn't know that existed until YouTube. G-Man, just because you had never heard of an atheist until you were 35 years old does not mean you are going to find other adults who have never heard of an atheist. Okay? At the very least, you'll have someone who will just have the wrong idea. If they know nothing else, like an atheist. Oh, they're like devil worshippers or something. You'll at least get that. You had never even heard this. What is this foreign word, atheist? Okay? This shit's fucking embarrassing, G-Man. I remember first hearing about atheist. God, I don't know, when I was in 4th grade. Someone said something about that. I'm like, oh, hey, what's that? Oh, somebody who doesn't believe in God. Oh, but what do they believe in? Nothing. What? That's weird. You want to go play at recess? I'll meet you at the swings. Okay. So, G-Man, just because you didn't know about this until you were a grown man does not mean you're going to find other adults who've never heard of it. So you need to stop telling that story. It's embarrassing.
Almost got me with them. Bionic Dance almost got me one time, and that's all I'll say about that, because I talked about that ad nauseum. But the bottom line is that a lot of people didn't know how to deal with them. So I got involved in something that was evolving here on YouTube called the Great Debate Community.
You were never part of that.
The Bible Thumping Weenut, Matthew 4:19. Before Sabella became a prick, Sabella was part of it.
A prick? What?
Who else is someone in this community I might know? There was a lot of people like Matt Bell, although I think he came later. And then there was like a lot of them people was involved in the Great Debate Community, trying to show atheists that God was a possibility and that he did exist. I was not part of this community. I was just doing my own thing. You know, you can go on my Gman channel, look at my earliest videos. You can see that wasn't a community I was deeply involved in. I was introduced to the community by a gentleman by the name of Rand Campbell. He got me into a Skype call. I'll never forget it. And in that Skype call, it was a Galaxy Dreams. It was him, obviously, Matthew 4:19. Nephilim was there, and a couple of other people were there, and they introduced me to the community. When I made my first couple of videos with them or whatever, or talking about them, people immediately clung to the things that I was saying, and they was trying to prove to me that God wasn't real or whatever. But what got these people in trouble, and I want people to hear me on this, was when they went into these rooms after bragging all of these years that Christians could not refute their arguments, that evolution was a fact and nobody can prove anything.
Evolution is a fact.
After all these years of them saying that religion was the problem and the cause of all these wars and all of this stuff that they were saying, you clearly knew that they were either lying or they were really misinformed about why wars were formed or whatever. But when I got involved in the community, I really stuck with it. I did something called Gman versus the World. Gman versus the World was the precursor to a lot of other little shows that you guys are used to. And we'll get to that in a minute. So I did Gman versus the World. Rand Campbell had his own little show. Before I really knew anything about Shani, she had her little shows going at Brett Kane and stuff.
Get that damn Muslim thing off.
Veckel started coming into a lot of my shows, and he started something called Thank God for Atheism. We had Antonio Fletcher, who came much later in it, toward the latter end when we were declaring victory and everything. He came in the end talking about abortion and things like that, and evolution as well. And a lot of us Christians were committed to proving that atheism was wrong. Okay? But something happened during this particular time. Galaxy Dreams, and a lot of you know this already, but a woman by the name of Galaxy Dreams and Eve Real. First, it was Eve who lost.
Who the fuck cares, man?
And started claiming that she was an atheist. And then Galaxy followed behind her. And they all went to J.D. Kane's channel. And he was going to people with different channels and whatnot, talking about their decision to become an atheist. And the reason why they became an atheist, because they said that the Christian community wasn't talking about certain things. And people was concerned about why wasn't we talking about slavery? Why wasn't we talking about a rape in the Bible and all this other stuff and whatnot? Because honestly and truthfully, I didn't think that was an issue. I never heard of none of this stuff before.
Never heard of it.
But when I really started seeing the consequences of us not talking about certain things, I didn't wait for nobody to talk about it. I started doing it. And I started familiarizing myself with their arguments. Like I said, I started Gman versus the World. And there used to be this long line of atheists. Like people were getting mad because they couldn't get in my room. It was like the VIP or whatever. They couldn't get into my room in order to talk about these things. Long story short, what happened in these conversations, we started getting into whether or not there was evidence for the existence of God. We started talking about evolution. We talked about slavery in the Bible. Some of us was calling the atheist experience.
You
Some
were.
of us was dealing with the big names like I was, like the amazing atheist, Thunderfoot, Jacqueline Glenn, which I still can talk to if I want to, believe it or not. I just don't want to, because, and I'll explain it toward the end of this video. But we was going at them almost every day, and it even got to the point that the atheists wanted us to stop talking about slavery. Me and Veckel was think about this a minute. Me and Veckel was talking about that topic so often they didn't want us to talk about those topics no more. That's how serious it was. Okay.
Actually, Gina, it was Christians that wanted you to stop talking about that. It was Christians that wanted you to stop talking about slavery and murder and rape in the Bible, because you were making them look bad. Okay, look, most Christians will agree, like, yeah, that's some fucked up shit that happened back in Bible days, but we don't want that to happen now. And that was basically it. Okay, you for some reason going around saying, no, it was good. It was good that this shit happened because God said it. It was Christians that were saying, bro, shut up. Okay, not atheists. Christians were telling you to be quiet on this. Liar. Guys, I don't know. I keep saying this. I've got AT&T internet. It's the only internet I can get in. I got the whole thing plugged in, and it's slow. I unplug it, and it's slow. I don't know what the fuck. I'm sorry. I'm so unprofessional.
To the point that Tanya, Galaxy, and Eve eventually came.
By the way, guys,
Christianity or theism. I think.
How we conquered atheism and why it will never resurrect. Okay, 7 minutes. He hasn't even addressed the topic yet. Okay, 7 minutes. Nothing to do with the topic. Just rambling like an idiot.
Galaxy came back to theism, and Eve ultimately became a Christian. But the point of the matter is, we went at it like crazy. I personally, when Galaxy became an atheist,
what's that?
I declared
topic
on the atheist community.
Sure.
I declared war on them, and I said I was not going to give up until these two changed their mind and they came back. And I also declared war on Eve. I was going to destroy any idiotic argument that came out of her mouth until they understood that they made a huge mistake by becoming atheists. I chose to be Galaxy's friend.
What's the point?
Because I was her friend. I wasn't fake like a lot of these people on YouTube. It's funny. I was watching a Miss Parker video today, and Miss Parker was criticizing her friend DC Media Girl. It's funny how these people will claim that they're fans of people and they're friends of people, but then will turn their back on them on a moment's notice if they think they can make a little bit of money. Those kind of fake friendships none of us need. You know what I mean? But I was a real friend to Galaxy for a long time. I wouldn't even debate her because I was obsessed with only doing one thing and one thing only, and that was refuting every last one of these atheist arguments. Long story short, when the great debate community started like reaching its apex, a lot of people started leaving my rooms. JD Kane no longer wanted to come to TST. No longer wanted to come to the Gman channel, Gman versus the World. Alex Botten got tired of me and didn't want to do it. He was already doing a show called Fundamentally Flawed, and he kind of stopped doing that to go to JD Kane's room and everything. Although we'll talk about Fundamentally Flawed in a minute.
We'll talk about it.
A lot of them started doing their own shows because they was known by now. I always gave them permission to promote their channels when they came to my room. Because when I went to their room, which I made it a regular habit to do when I first started doing this, I said, I'm going to promote my channel or I'm not going to come on here. And I made sure they promoted my channel and I made sure I promoted it. It was a walking, talking billboard back then. I don't do it no more because I felt like I did what I needed to do. I don't need to do that with every community that I'm dealing with. But anyway, they started going into their rooms and
God damn, I don't know why
one of the things that we used to debate was morality. And atheists used to hate. Like back then, a cardinal sin for anybody was to go to an atheist and call them a horrible person. Back then, you couldn't say that
that's not true.
Because they had a goal. They was winning Christians to atheism.
No.
So they didn't want to look like an immoral group.
No one ever cared about that. I don't know why this fucking... I'm trying to pull up a freaking comment from a stupid whore. But it's not... Finally. I wanted to say something funny, but it took me so long to pull this up that I forgot what I was going to say. You know what? You stupid whore. That's probably the best picture I've seen of you yet. But I still don't like you. You're fucking Cuban. But I'd probably fuck you. I'd still fuck you, you know. See? Some stupid cat lady peer pressured me into doing this. And God knows I give into peer pressure all the time. Fall for it all the time.
Hear me out when I say this. They didn't want to look like an immoral group. So what happened was we was trying our best to show that you're immoral. You're immoral. You're immoral.
That's what you're doing.
Arguments. Like the stuff I say about Miss Parker and the stuff that you see these other knuckleheads on here doing, if I pointed that out back then, there would be a lot of people leaving atheism in droves back then. I can only hope for channels like that to exist.
The stuff you say about Miss Parker, if you were saying that back then, people would be leaving atheism in droves. Okay, what do you say about Miss Parker? She is living with a man she's not married to. She lives with her landlord. She is a whore, a slut. She just might have a penis. If you were saying that back then, people would be leaving atheism in droves. Well, Gina, why aren't people leaving atheism in droves now? That's what you say about her. You don't make any sense. God, this... Oh, boy. This is going to be a rough one today. This...
Nigga.
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. This could be a rough one, Dan. Okay.
To exist. And I did find one. It was the Drunken Peasants. Then I found another one called TST. Then I found another one, Hogtie Champs Channel. And they began to grow and started to shed their scales. And then you can say it never happened all you want, Lubis, but I can prove it. All of the receipts is all over YouTube. It's not even just my channel. You know what I mean? So you can sit there and say it never happened all you want, but it did.
It never happened.
What happened was atheists started showing their true colors. They all started to show their true colors. And people started to see, wow, they are immoral. Subjective morality is kind of stupid, because with subjective morality, anybody can do whatever they want and nobody's ever wrong. Started understanding that.
You are the only person that says that. Yes, people will say that morality is subjective. Okay? You are the one who says, oh, so then you think going around raping and killing is okay if, like, hey, if it's your own personal opinion. No, Jeanette, nobody says that. You say that. You say that's what we believe. Okay? And you'd be wrong. Okay? People who think like that are in prison. Okay? And they're called crazy. Okay? So you're the only one that says that. And you're crazy too.
Evolution. We showed that was wrong because of
the
complexity of a cell, because of intelligent design, and various other arguments. A lot of you are new to my channel. A lot of you are lazy, ain't gonna do your research. Go look up Gman versus the world. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right. And then go look at. Oh, you can't find TST no more because I forgot JD King's not here no more. But if you look up Gman versus the world, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then the Michael channel, go look up Thank God for Atheism. You guys got y'all behinds handed to you. You guys just don't want to admit it. We even had some of you guys crying on some of these channels. I remember when I did the whole fake atheism thing, and boom, and I said, well, it was the video that Boom Della Boom did on my channel.
I have only seen Gman make one person cry. I have only seen Gman make one person cry. And it was a little girl who talked funny. Like, she talked like that. Like, that's how her voice sounded, like that, right? Gman made her cry when he accused her of calling him a nigger. She started to cry. When Gman accused a little girl who has a funny voice like that, when he accused her of calling him a nigger, she cried. That's the only time I've ever seen Gman make someone cry.
When he said that, and boom, and I said, well, it was the video that Boom Della Boom did on my channel where he said that the evolution with this, and I convinced everybody that I was an atheist, and then when I came out and I said, psych.
Yeah, I don't know why Gman continued. Oh, dumb face. I don't know why Gman continues to tell that story. That story where he, faked becoming an atheist or whatever. That stunt, okay, blew up in his face so bad. I don't know why he tells the story. Okay. For as dumb as Gman is, he was rather convincing in that video. He calls it the chocolate atheist or something. I don't know, right? But in that video, Gman said, you know what? I don't believe this stuff anymore. I'm an atheist. Okay? And, well, the response, okay, from atheists was, Gman, you're gonna be okay. I know what you're going through. I went through it. Bro, I'm here for you. Okay, you need to talk to someone. I'm here. You talk to me. Gman, let me share with you my story. Okay, let me tell you what I went through. Gman, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. You've got people here. We're here for you. That is what the atheist community did. The Christian community was like, you son of a gun. You were never a Christian. The fact that you left means you were never one of us. Okay? Don't ever come back. We don't want to see you. Okay? Good riddance. Okay? That's what happened. Whatever he was planning to happen, it fucking blew up in his face because that's what happened. So I don't know why he tells the story because it's a disaster. Atheists opened their hearts to this guy. Christians said, fuck you. That's what happened in his fake atheism story. It blew up in his face. So, for the record, we're actually seeing the video, but...
So much word he put in, right? So anyway, the thing I think that really tipped it to our side is when the atheists revealed that all they really cared about was, it wasn't about beating us as much as it was about, they were trying to bring people to the conclusion, or rather normalize atheism. That's what they wanted to do.
No.
They wanted to normalize atheism. And don't get me wrong,
because
atheism has been normalized.
No, because
gradually,
again, Gman, atheists were trying to normalize atheism. Atheism was already normal, okay? Atheism is something everybody already knew about, okay? Again, Gman, just because you had never heard of an atheist until you got on YouTube, just because you had never heard of an atheist until you were 35 years old, does not mean you're going to find an adult who's never heard of atheism. Okay? You're not going to find it, Gman. Okay? You're not going to find that.
You'll receive your vanity trophy in the mail tomorrow. Now for reality. Guess what else has been normalized? Destroying the atheist arguments. If you don't believe me, have some of your reaction people. Oh, I don't know. Anybody with a science degree, you go in there and go talk to Nephilim.
He's not even making sense.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. If you want to see what happens, go to True Empiricism's YouTube channel, because he was very much part of it. And believe you me, there are certain people in the reaction community that know from personal experience what it's like to get True Empiricism smacked on the topic of science.
He bores you to death.
How many degrees you got, Scientist Sam? Go ask Steve McCrae. A lot of people found out the hard way that dude was not the one to mess with. And we got Nephilim Free. As a matter of fact, I got 3 people who's the all-stars right now. Standing for Truth, Nephilim Free, and True Empiricism. There ain't 3 atheists on planet Earth that can last an hour in a room with those guys. There ain't 3 atheists on planet Earth.
Gman is being facetious or just lying. Okay. Do any of you even know who those people are? Standing for Truth, Nephilim Free, True Empiricism. Any of you even know who those people are? When's the last time you saw them? They're freaking destroying atheists left and right.
Earth that can deal with the 3 of them, and you can even have 5 versus 3. That's the funny thing about it. 7 versus 3.
7.
Or how about this? 15 versus 3.
That wouldn't work. Too many people.
That's how bad it is with you guys out. How bad it was for you guys when you guys tried to refute a lot of our arguments regarding intelligent design and biogenesis, and was arguing against abiogenesis.
I have never heard anybody mention biogenesis. And right now, all Gman is based. What Gman is saying is what he's experienced. Okay, these ass kickings. Okay, being demolished and destroyed. This is what Gman has experienced from fucking idiots like me. Okay, I'm a dumbass. Okay, and I freaking dance circles around this nigga. I did circles around this guy, you know?
Biogenesis, which to this day, none of these cowards with these degrees still want to debate this topic. Because they know, like I know, that it's not science.
It is science.
It's into scientism, and it's super easy to prove that they're into scientism.
Scientism?
Right? But
scientism is a term flat earthers started using to make the belief in science sound like a religion. Okay, so flat earthers started saying that. Flat earthers. Okay, you know what flat earthers are? Dumbasses. That's what they are.
Atheism on YouTube when they stop preaching it on YouTube. When they stopped getting on here saying that there ain't no God, there's no proof for God, and they decided that they wanted to become entertainers and make everything personal. That's when we knew we won.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's when we knew you had no more arguments. That's when we knew that you people were nowhere near as smart as you thought you was.
Whoa!
And it's just reality. You want to know why it's never coming back?
What do you mean, you people? Fucking me? God, what? Oh, I think I heard the cat meowing.
Because you guys are too busy. You guys are too busy. Let me get one out of my pocket here real quick. You guys are too busy focusing on this. While I'm out there trying to get intelligent design in schools, while I'm out there trying to prove that God exists, while I'm going out there...
You are not trying to get intelligent design in schools.
What you're talking about, you guys are worried about making these. And that's all you guys care about. So as long as you guys keep doing that, you will never resurrect your trash on the internet. The Amazing Atheist doesn't preach atheism no more. The Drunken Peasants doesn't preach atheism no more.
You're being so slow.
Dusty Smith doesn't do it no more. There's only one atheist, maybe 2 at the most, that I know that's doing it consistently. Bionic Dance and Matt Dillahunty. That's it. You're done. Dead. Kaput. Done. Beckel's preaching the gospel. I'm preaching the gospel. Every Christian on here.
You know, I'm trying to be interactive with the chat, and I fucking don't know why everything's so goddamn slow, and I can't bring the damn things up. Who's my buddy just made a comment, and it's not coming up. True is dumb as dog shit. Nephi is somehow dumber than True. and my farts make better arguments than standing. And it's not coming up. I'm pushing the fucking thing. There it is. Finally. God damn it. True is dumb as dog shit. Nephi is somehow dumber than True. And my farts make better arguments than standing. Standing for True. Girl name. Scientism. Bad binary good. What? What the fuck are you talking about, girl name? And what's 3 times 8? Math teacher my ass. I asked him a simple math question and he fucking jumps down my throat. I was like, damn, sorry, bro. You said you're a math teacher. Fuck. Alright, if you're a cook, I'll never ask you how to make eggs. God damn, sorry, bro. Jeez.
The people that are actually called to do these kind of things, we're still doing our thing and preaching the gospel, and we're still more than open to have these conversations. But this is what you guys have preached over the last 2 years, and this is recent. We only talk to we only debate our equals, all others we teach. And you guys have made excuse after excuse after excuse after.
Gman, one man said that to you. One time. One man said that to you one time. Your arch enemy, Dragnet Silvus. And to this day, you haven't been able to drop it. He said that to you one time as a joke, and you have not been able to drop it. G-Man, the man you hate the most on YouTube, you played right into his hands. He said that to you, I don't know how many years ago. And to this day, you haven't been able to drop it. He said it to you once. Once, that's it. Do you want me to prove it, G-Man? Do you want me to prove to you the claim that I'm making? That your arch enemy said that one time as a goof, and you haven't been able to drop it. It played right into his hands, baby.
And he's on. What level is he on?
I hope it plays it, because everything's slow right now. God damn.
It's about Dragnet saying you've got to have a level to speak to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's making fun of you. He always calls you stupid.
Here's the thing. He's
retarded.
Doing that with
He's saying that.
He's doing that with everybody. And there's a movement going on where a lot of atheists are doing this. That's not going to work today, Lubis. Matt Dillahunty does that. A lot of
somehow I'm able to do it at school and professional life.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah,
How many videos of AXP do I have to watch to be a passionate atheist?
Because I can't
16.
even get the whole thought out. If you could please just let me finish, it'll be just a few seconds. Dragnout always calls you stupid, retarded, you can't read, all that stuff. And it makes you angry. He then says, you got to be on my level just to speak to me. He does that to make fun of you, and you're falling for it, bro. Like you're actually giving him what he wants.
The Lou has laid it down.
Okay. After excuse, playing games with people, wanting to debate topics that you can't even define. Like Miss Parker wanted to debate me on evolution. She never had no intention of doing it. What Miss Parker wanted to do was waste as much of my time as possible when she didn't even
and Gman ran.
Didn't even
ran.
know what the word meant. She didn't want she wasn't going to quote any biologists or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I came to the conclusion that she was a waste of time. And the fact of the matter is, everybody in the reaction community, in my opinion, on debatable matters is a waste of time. You're conquered, you're beaten, and you're never going to wake up. You're never going to resurrect. I know a lot of you had that woman, the Afro-humanist, talk about how she was going to debate me on this topic. She wanted to debate me and she wanted to deal with me. Listen to me. The one thing I like about this particular audience on this channel,
that is bullshit. The Afro-humanist never said she wanted to debate you. The Afro-humanist is new to the scene. Okay, I remember her. Oh, Toby, what's up? Hey. What's going on, Toby? Hey, girl. Why are you pointing and laughing at me? I'm not a girl, I'm a guy. Trying to think of a comeback, can't think of nothing. I'll have to get you. Shut up. Afro-Humanist is new to the scene. I remember her, like, in the chats, like, hey, who's this Gman guy? Okay, so she's new to the scene. She has never once said, I want to debate this guy. Okay? If anything, it's a G-Man saying he wants to debate her. Now, again, do you want me to prove my claim, G-Man? Am I lying? Would you like evidence of what I'm saying?
Lubis is one of them.
I hope it plays it.
Who loves to be indoctrinated. Lubis doesn't have an opinion about nothing. Lubis doesn't know the difference between factual information and fiction. He doesn't know the difference between the two. Knowing him, he probably think pot pie is real. As a matter of fact, if the Afro-Humanist made a YouTube video and said that Popeye the Sailor Man was a real person, and if he ate his spinach, he'll be able to fly in the sky, Lubis would believe it.
Twice, G-Man. I've gotten you twice. Take your medicine, baby. Okay, let's see. Why are you laughing at me? Girl Lane put a lot of writing. What did he put? Let's see. Lubis, tell us whose live stream we were both on where you supposedly asked me. It was in the comments. You commented on one of my videos, and we were having a little back and forth, and I was like, hey, bro, so you like really a math teacher? And you were like, yeah. And I said, well, what's 3 divided by 16, or so 16 divided by 3? And you freaking snapped at me, and I was like, God damn, sorry, bro. Shit. So, alright, so fuck you, okay? Alright, dude. Let's see. Come on, man. God damn it. Maybe I need a new computer. You think that? I don't know. Hey, Jill did figure out what, did Jill figure out what natural means yet? I don't know. I know he gets mad if you ask him a math question. I know that for sure. And he won't tell me what a liberal means. He says it to me like to insult me, but I'm not sure what it means. And when I asked him, he started yelling at me again. So I was like, fuck, okay, sorry, bro. I don't know if I should like you or hate you. Don't know. Very sunshine. Girl. In the live chat, lying liberal, shut up. I'll leave YouTube if you could produce. Are you? You don't need to leave. You don't need to leave YouTube. But I could provide that on my net because it was in the comments of a video I made. But you don't need to leave YouTube. But I will prove it to make you look foolish and make me look awesome. But you don't need to leave YouTube. On my next video, I'll have it. Okay, girl name? Stay off my lawn. Too many words, don't feel like reading. Okay.
And you don't prove it with your talking, you prove it with your actions.
That's physical violence.
Just like you know that I don't need to debate Matt Dillahunty no more because I've already beaten him.
Nope.
On multiple occasions, calling into the atheist experience. Nope. That offer for $5,000 just went to $10,000 to the person who can show me where Matt Dillahunty refuted me. And when he refuted me, he was
correct. Well, who would determine if he was correct or not, G-Man?
6 years.
I could show you videos of Matt refuting you. I could do that easily. And you don't need to give me $5,000. But I could do that. But who determines if he was correct or not? Wait a minute. God damn it. Things so slow. Where is it? Son of a... God damn it. When can you ever be awesome? I don't know. Are you talking to me? All I know is that this is the freaking chick who made me do this. I remember Queen Cat Lady. You remember? And I said, why did you tell me to do that? That's a great idea. So I did it. I gave in to peer pressure. Let's see. God damn it. I don't know why my computer's so slow. Maybe it's all the porn. Let's see. All the ladies watch me. I tell myself every day. God, I'm getting lost here. Jesus Christ. Because that's because Queen Cat Lady is a bully. Oh, bully! She bullied me. Bitch.
Able to show me how he did it. $10,000 I'm offering.
$10,000!
And nobody's been able to do it. The bottom line is this. Matt got his behind dealing with me. Aaron Raw got his butt dealing. All of these so-called top atheists that you guys get down on your knees and y'all worship has been beaten. Just been beaten. Just been beaten. The Geek Room, for example. The last time I had a serious intellectual conversation with them, I think it was 2 times. On LGBTQ, crushed them on their own platform. And then number 2, they came to Veckle Room with that nonsense and they got crushed again. Okay? I believe the first...
I have never had an intellectual conversation with the guys from the Geek Room. Because the name of their channel is The Geek Room. I don't go to a place called The Geek Room for thought-provoking, intellectual conversation. Monkey Man! Monkey Man! What's pathetic is Jill coming into a chat as rebuke and reprove and talking about himself in the third person, like we don't know his sock account. Yeah, the Lubis don't like people doing that. The Lubis doesn't like people talking about themselves in third person. The Lubis says that makes you look like a douchebag. Only douchebags do that. That's what the Lubis says. Yep. I'm hilarious. Hilarious. Why does he keep talking about doing stuff to guys' butts? I think his gay thoughts are peaking again. Yes. Yep. Yeah, Gman sure knows how to put his foot in his mouth. Nerd. Hey, Mary. Hey, hello, sir. That sentence wasn't correct. Something. On Team Negs now. All the petty crime families going down. Yeah. Hey, pink cat lady. Damn it! Stupid Discord shit's getting my... It's popping. Ugh. Okay, back to the nincompoop.
The first time it was against the tatted Jedi, and then the other dude that was on there, because I don't know all of their names. I really don't, as far as their YouTube names go. But there was another one on there who want to talk about the LGBT.
Actually, Gman, I'll give you... Oh, no.
Just got destroyed.
Pause already. God damn it.
Okay.
Straight from my joke.
Nothing up.
Damn it.
Like I said, show the video where I'm debating one of you when you owned me. You never...
It took forever to fucking pause. God, I want to throw out a joke. God damn it. And it... Alright. G-Man, when you said, like, hey, I don't know all the names of those people, I was going to pause and say, hey, bro, I'm with you on that. All white people look the same to me, too. But then freaking it passed. God damn it. And then you did this. What the fuck was this? Ew. Why is Sky flipping the feck out? Anyone know? Don't know who that is. God damn it! I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I don't know why it's so slow. There were some zingers I wanted to throw in somewhere, but I'm thinking I'm gonna bail on this shit. It's fucking not working. God damn it!
I'm never gonna do that. You want to know why? That video don't exist. It doesn't exist, and it will never exist. But I got plenty of receipts to show how many times you guys have been refuted, caught lying, and have resorted to child's play and acting like a little baby on camera. You know what I mean? Instead of dealing with the reality of the matter. There's a reason why atheism, why less and less people, we see a decline in people coming out as being atheists. There's a reason why this decline is going on, because they're embarrassed by the word. It comes with baggage. It comes with
Oh, let's see. God, fucking get up on the screen already. God damn it. Come on, man. All white people look the same? I look nothing like Todd. Monkey Man, shut up with your comments and your big... Never mind. Monkey Man. God damn it. You know what? This fucking whole thing's freaking coming out terrible. There was a part I'm waiting for where G-Man starts talking about Aaron Raw and how, like, if you guys want to see something embarrassing, look at, like, Aaron Raw, and then I was going to throw something out there, you know, as a slam dunk. So I'm waiting for that to come up, and then I'm bailing on this, because this shit's fucking not working tonight. God damn it. Hey, G-Man, I made $400 on a handyman job today. Just so you know.
ungodly baggage. Okay, and normally this is when I would go out there and I would challenge you. I'm not wasting my time. That's why I like this audience. You already know your roles and you already know what happened. Okay, none of you can defeat Vekel, me, True Empiricism, Nephilim Free, Standing for Truth. None of us, not even your precious Erica. None of you guys can deal with us. Period.
Actually, they're all sick of you.
Don't make me go get pillbox.
Flat earther?
He'll eliminate you with a definition.
You mean you're killing yourself, okay?
Atheism is not coming back on YouTube. It ain't gonna happen. Nobody's gonna start getting on here and start talking about why atheism's true. Getting these large audiences without me hearing about it, challenging them, and them going, "Well, I gotta work that day. Oh, I gotta go watch paint dry.
No one has ever said that.
Teeth. I gotta go clean my room. I gotta go do this. I got every excuse in the book, but I'm not gonna debate you," which is what atheists do.
Nope. Never happened.
No. You guys are too busy worrying about how somebody wipes their butt in the privacy of their own home. Some of you guys are more worried about what's going on under somebody else's car. Some of you are so ridiculously bad at any of this that you guys are too worried about what's going on in another country than you are what's going on in your
I have no idea what he's talking about.
And we Christians are supposed to be
You're afraid of us.
Don't even get me started on how the Christians on the other channel feel about you guys. They don't even think you guys are even worth talking to anymore. You want to know why?
You know, Gman, I'd actually like to know what the Christians on other channels think of you. That's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know what Christians on other channels are saying about you, G-Man. You know what I'm talking about. You know damn well what I'm talking about, G-Man. You just choose to ignore those people. Oh, yeah. You ignore them big time.
Because when it's time to talk about this stuff, what are you guys doing? Be honest. Be honest. What have you guys done for the last 2 years? Well, not 2 years, 6 years.
That's a big gap.
Let me tell you what.
It's a big gap.
When G-Man goes in the shower, he laughs.
No one has ever said that.
Right to left. Shani for Christ doesn't clean up her room. Revelation News got a haircut. Veckel doesn't know how to.
No one's ever said that.
And you've been doing this for 6 years. For 6 years. You haven't won a debate. No. Let me be. No. That's not entirely true. I forgot.
Stop interrupting yourself.
And that was a non sequitur show. Before it became all about the money. Before it became all about the money. And you guys actually were trying to do something to resurrect what was already dead, and then the money became an issue, and it went. Pfft. I want to know, how does it feel? How does it feel to know that you know I'm correct when I say that God exists, and when you say it, you're just trying to be a clown and trying to be funny? See,
I don't even know what that means. Okay. How does it feel when I say God exists, you know I'm right, but when you say it, you're trying to be funny? How does that make you feel? I don't even understand the question, G-Man. How does it make you feel, G-Man? How does it make you feel when you get angry over people saying the word nigger, yet when I say it, I'm usually laughing? How does that make you feel, G-Man? For you to get angry when someone says nigger, but when I say it, I'm going, nigger. How does that make you feel, G-Man? It's a stupid question, right? Yeah, it makes no sense. The fuck are you talking about? God damn it. Why does everyone pick on poor Todd? Because he's a tuba-playing fake Indian, that's why. I still wonder if G-Man can talk without lying. Impossible. He's what is called a compulsive liar. And mentally crazy. Balubis, I love the looks on your face. You know the G-Man types so well. Fucking nuts, baby. Mr. Know-It-All. That's what I call it, know-it-all, because all I know sounds stupid. Darth Dawkins thinks G-Man's illiterate. He may be... Yeah, G-Man, that's one of your own. Okay, saying that you're a fucking dumbass, dude. I'll DM you if you're confused. I'm confused about everything. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Jesus. I'm just getting ready. I'm getting to that part I want to throw my zinger out so I can bail. Because everything's fucking slow. I don't know why. God damn it. Son of a bitch. There's proof of that, actually. The Hangout, when G-Man changed my name, and I sat there until he finally went to change it back and realized he couldn't spell and made me do it. You know what? I think I remember that. And you can could bring that up, that shit would be good. I think I remember that. I don't need his God. I have purple pixies that crack tacos and don't drown babies. Okay.
See, a lot of you, let me tell you something. You guys are very short-minded. You guys have no long-term.
This guy's saying that.
Short-minded, right? You guys are thinking about tomorrow and thinking about next year. And I know for a fact that some of you are going to try to resurrect that nonsense and want to be taken seriously on here. Except there's a problem. None of us is going to forget your behavior or what you guys are doing now. You imagine Lubis going on there saying, Gman, I'm good at evolution. I'll debate you. Say, sorry, no, I don't debate people who act like Kevin Hart. Sorry. I'll debate anybody who's a serious person on here, but you are not serious. And I don't have to take you serious. Because you're not a threat. You don't know.
I missed the joke. God damn it. Hold on.
Because you're not a
son of a bitch.
Serious person.
Now I gotta do it again.
People who act. What's going on there saying, Gman, I'm good at evolution. I'll debate you. So, sorry, no, I don't debate people who act like Kevin Hart. Sorry.
It's not pausing. Son of a
serious
bitch.
Person on here, but you are not serious.
Son of a...
I don't have to take you serious. Because you're not a threat. You don't know anything about these topics. You have demonstrated over and over and over again. You don't know nothing about these topics. You're not educated about whether or not God exists. You're not educated enough to talk about Christianity.
Now, fuck, dude. Dude, I don't know what the... Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my computer today. I'm gonna bait. Okay, I had a zinger where he compares me to Kevin Hart, and I was gonna pause and say, "How dare you compare me to a 5 foot tall man?" And I was gonna be like, whatever, and then start laughing. But I fucking blew that one. Jesus fucking Christ! God damn it!
Biology. Lubis says, how does it feel to know that no one takes you seriously? Well, that's very interesting with that pretty statement. Who doesn't take me seriously, Lubis?
Everyone. Everyone.
Be careful. Who doesn't take me serious?
Everyone.
Come on, Lubis.
Everyone.
Nobody knows who you are. Remember that. All right? No, Lubis, you can't talk about everybody. You're already committing a fallacy already, dude. Because now you're putting words in Veckel's mouth. You're putting words in every Christian on YouTube's mouth.
I was in the live chat.
That's called being lazy in your delivery.
Yeah, it's called telling the truth.
So let's get back to this again. A lot of you out there, every now and then, will try to resurrect your atheism, and a lot of you, sadly enough, believe that if you dog enough Christians on YouTube, people will not become Christians. And this is where you guys are making your mistake. The fact of the matter is, the object of our faith is Jesus Christ.
This thing's coming out terrible, guys.
It isn't Veckel. You can go and obliterate Veckel. I'm not following Veckel. I'm following Jesus. You can go out there and obliterate Dr. Ken Hovind. I'm not following Dr. Ken.
My timing is so off because everything's so fucking slow. God damn it. I'm trying to bring up a comment where Wilson says finally there it is. God damn it. Okay, and then I was gonna say, don't tell me what to do as I put on the hat because I do what he tells me to do. But it won't fit because of my little buns. So I put it on crooked. Man, this show's fucking awful, man. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I need a new laptop. I don't know. Maybe it's all the porno.
Kent Hovind. I'm following Jesus. You can go out there and obliterate William Lane Craig. I'm not following William Lane Craig. I'm following Jesus. That's what you knuckleheads will never understand about it.
Oh, well, Gman, we can obliterate you. You're still following Jesus. Fine. That doesn't stop us from obliterating you. Okay, we're not obliterating Jesus, we're obliterating you. So you can follow Jesus all you want. It's not going to stop us from making you look like an absolute fool. So what's the point? I don't know.
Okay, so I want to encourage you guys. I really want to encourage you guys to continue in the direction that you guys are going in. I no longer have to debate morality because you guys already openly admit on a day-to-day basis you are not good people. You openly admit this on a day-to-day basis. Good people do not stalk people on a regular basis, which is what you people do. That's not what good people do. I don't even need to bring nothing else up. Stalking is enough. And all of you are stalkers. And it's just as simple as that. Am I wrong about that?
Yes.
You can show me some demonstrable and empirical evidence to show me that you, as a reaction.
Yeah, guys, I know this show's fucking coming out awful. Fuck, I don't know what to do about it. I'm just waiting for the goddamn Aaron Raw part to come up so I can throw out my closer and make Gman look like an asshole. I'm waiting for that part to come up and then I'm bailing on this because it's fucking coming out awful. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I try to look cute. And then I remembered most of my viewers are men. Why am I trying to look cute? What the fuck?
Fan is not a stalker.
Look at that face.
How can you debate morality? Seems foolish. Yeah, I can say amen to that one because some people hold to that nonsense that morality is subjective. That is a matter of your own personal opinion. And that we learned morality from animals. I can show you some weird arguments that they made. I'll never forget during the Great Debate days when Bionic Dance came in my room and said rape is okay if a woman wants to be raped.
Yeah, okay. Hey, come on.
They have a fantasy about it and they act.
Skip.
They were using were during the Great Debate days. They resorted to people like Boom Dada Boom, Too Much Champ, Aaron Raw, who can't fight. Let me tell you something. I'm convinced that when Aaron Raw had his first fight, his entire family was behind him before he finally decided, I'm going to go defend myself. Because he can't stand up for himself. He can't do it. And we have proven this over and over and over again. You want to see something funny? Go to the Bible Thumping Weenut channel and go look up Matt Slick versus Aaron Raw. And Matt Slick versus Matt Dillon Hunting. You want to see something embarrassing? So embarrassing that you want to put a paper bag over your head? Go take a look at that show and you'll see what I'm talking about. Aaron Raw.
Okay. G-Man. Stop looking like you want to suck a dick. You fucking nasty pervert. Stop doing that. G-Man, do you want to see something funny? Do you want to see something so embarrassing that it's going to make you want to put a bag over your head, G-Man? Do you want to see that?
Find me one Christian that thinks I'm terrible at preaching the gospel. One.
All right. Reason I said that you're unfit for ministry is because if you're going to be that dishonest, when we are trying to have you begged us. You said we're brothers in Christ. I want to be treated like a brother, and then you don't treat us like brothers. You lied to us. That rank dishonesty does not belong in ministry. You have no integrity. You completely threw all of your integrity under the bus.
And what was the lie that he told Colin?
Before we went live, he asked us not to talk about what he just brought up.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a lie though. He asked us not to do it, and then he brought it up.
He said that doesn't belong in the conversation.
Okay, all right, G-Man. I'll let you go. You talk for as long as you want, and then I'll let Colin go. Okay, this is your opportunity. I'm not going to mute you, and you just let me know when you're done.
So my contention with you is that you are not above reproach, and so you are unfit for ministry. I would definitely vote no if I were voting for you as an elder at my church, because you've been intentionally dishonest with us who are brothers in Christ. After asking us to treat you as a brother in Christ, you treated us as if we were not brothers, and that's not okay.
I muted you. G-Man, what's the text about?
Again, I think it's about fellowship. Do me a favor. Give me the passage of scripture that you're talking about.
He just read it to you.
I wasn't listening.
I know that.
Okay. Okay.
Why
okay.
are you,
no.
Even in here, G-Man, you're not even in here.
Okay, Bible thumping winner. What does it say in Proverbs about what it says about an offended brother? What does it say?
What does that got to do with the text that we're studying right now?
That it is easier to conquer a city than it is to win an offended brother. Right now, I'm not listening to you. And let me tell you why I'm not listening to you. Once I get the legits that you're not listening to me, there's no need for me to listen to you. Colin Pearson has the attitude saying that I'm not.
See you later.
I don't know why everything's so fucking slow, guys. I'm bailing. This thing's a fucking disaster. I am sorry to all 11 people watching for my unprofessionalism. I don't know. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm leaving. Okay, bye.